If you're wondering whether you should wait another year to purchase your first home or your next home, then you want to stay tuned for this. I am going to be sharing with you 2 reasons why waiting a year to buy could actually cost you. I'm here with your weekly Hump Day Market Update. If you're a renter with a desire to become a homeowner, or a homeowner who's decided your current house no longer fits your needs, you may be hoping that waiting a year might mean better market conditions to purchase a home. In another scenario, you may be someone who recently purchased a home and can possibly be wondering, should I have waited to purchase? Should I have waited for home prices to come back down? And will home prices come back down in the upcoming year? Well, to determine if you should buy now or wait, you need to ask yourself 2 very simple questions. Number 1, what will home prices be like in 2022? And number 2, where will mortgage rates be by the end of 2022? I'm going to spend the next few minutes shedding some light on the answers to both of these questions. So what will home prices be like in 2022? Before I get into the numbers, let me start by stating that I have had several discussions in the last year with soon-to-be homeowners and seasoned homeowners about their fear of the market. By fear, I mean they are wondering if they will lose money, and that's a real valid concern. They are wondering, will this be 2006 all over again, where many foreclosures flooded the market across the entire country? My real estate team spends a great deal of time studying the market and sharing the facts with anyone who has concerns about the stability of our market. And I will say it is very unfortunate that this fear is consuming so many would-be homeowners, where they are missing out on the opportunity to gain equity. Let's jump into some of the numbers now. There are 3 major housing industry entities that project continued home price appreciation for 2022. Here are their forecasts. Freddie Mac projects 5.3% appreciation. Fannie Mae projects 5.1%. And Mortgage Bankers Association projects a much larger increase of 8.4% in appreciation. Let's just use the average of the 3 projections, which is 6.27%. With this percentage in appreciation, a home that sells for $350,000 today would be valued at $371,945 by the end of next year. That means if you delay, it could cost you more money. As a prospective buyer, you could pay an additional $22,000. If you wait, at this price point, the first thing that comes to my mind is, what does this mean for my monthly payment? Or better yet, what if the interest rates are no longer low? So now I have an increased loan amount and interest rate. For some, this may disqualify you from the home that you really want, meaning you could get far less items on your home's wish list. In some cases, this can be the difference between a 3,200 square foot home and a 2,600 square foot home. This can mean giving up a man cave or a home office. Speaking of interest rates, let's go ahead and address question number 2. Where will mortgage rates be by the end of 2022? Today, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate is hovering near historic lows. However, most experts believe rates will rise as the economy continues to recover. Here are the forecasts for the 4th quarter of 2022 by the 3 major entities that I previously mentioned. Freddie Mac projects rates to be at 3.8%. Fannie Mae projects 3.2%. And Mortgage Bankers Association, once again, projects the higher rate of 4.2%. These 3 forecasts average out to be about 3.7%, which is nearly a full percentage point higher than today's rates. Let me just say that any increase in mortgage rates will increase your cost. So now the magic question, what does it mean for you if both home values and mortgage rates rise if you haven't purchased already? Well, here's the reality. You will pay more in mortgage payments each month if both variables increase. Let's look at the calculator for a scenario. Let's assume you purchase a home at $350,000 this year with a 30-year fixed rate loan at 2.86% after making a 10% down payment. Now, according to the mortgage calculator from Smart Asset, your monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest payments, estimated home insurance, taxes in your area, and other fees, this would be approximately $1,899. That same home could cost $371,945 by the end of 2022. And the mortgage rate could be 3.7% based on the industry forecast I previously mentioned. Your monthly mortgage payment after putting down 10% would increase to $2,166. Just take a look at this chart for comparison. The difference in your monthly mortgage payment would be $267. That's $3,204 more per year at $96,120 over the life of the loan. If you are a budget freak like me, you are probably thinking what you can do with an extra $267 a month. Let's talk about that for a second. This can be that special planned Thanksgiving dinner you want to cook up for the entire family next year, or the annual increase in your medical costs. Better yet, babysitting or tutoring costs for the children. Or maybe that new car you need to buy this year, along with increased auto insurance because your last car gave up on you. That extra $267 a month can mean giving a date night with your spouse, or a few special outings with the kids. The list can go on and on. If you consider that purchasing now will also let you take advantage of the equity that you will build up over the next calendar year, which is approximately $22,000 like we mentioned earlier for a house with a similar value, then the total net worth increase you can gain from buying a home this year is over $118,000. Here's the bottom line. When asking if you should buy a home, you probably think of the non-financial benefits of owning a home as your driving motivator. When asking when to buy, the financial benefits make it clear that doing so now is much more advantageous than waiting until next year. If you have never purchased a home before, I challenge you to put on your investor hat and think of what an extra $100,000, not $1,000, not $10,000, but $100,000 would mean to you and your loved ones. If you're willing to make a few sacrifices here and there and would be willing to give in order to get, you'll find a far greater gain with homeownership than you ever thought possible. I hope this information has been helpful for you, and we look forward to you tuning in again for the Hump Day Market Updates. If you would like to speak with an expert, the Latimore Group is here to help. Here to serve, and more importantly, we are here to help you build wealth through real estate. So just give us a call. All right, bye-bye for now.